What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic weekend, and I hope the week coming up treats you just as well. So, here we are. These are the sourdough discard brownies that I promised you earlier this week. As I said before, my wife's really gotten into sourdough, so we had to figure out something to do with discard. This is our first experiment. I am super happy with how these turned out. I underbaked them a little because I kind of like that gooey texture in my brownies, but if you don't, you're perfectly fine to cook them all the way through. So, check out the recipe, let me know what y'all think, and make sure you're subscribing and sharing the video so we can get up to 1,000 so you and 2 other people can go ahead and be qualified to win a copy of my book. So, as always, I appreciate your time. Go check out Amazon if you want a copy now, and I will see y'all again next time. All right, ingredients are on the board and it's time to go. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to combine our butter and our chocolate chips together, and we're going to go ahead and melt them together. Now, you can use either a microwave or you can do the double boil technique. Go ahead and give it a nice mix once everything is melted to make sure everything is nice and even. Then once you have everything stirred in and even, immediately dump your powdered cocoa into it and give it another mix and make sure everything is nice and mixed up well. You'll know your mixture is good once it comes out nice, smooth, and glossy. You don't want any lumps of powdered cocoa, and you don't want any random chocolate chips floating in this. Now, the next step, you're going to take a separate bowl and add your eggs and sugar and whisk them vigorously for about 2 to 3 minutes. Or if you're using a hand mixer, put it on high for about 1 minute, making sure there's no granules in your egg mixture. You should end up with a nice and pale yellow mixture there. Next, you're going to go ahead and add in your vanilla and your sourdough discard and mix everything up nice and evenly. Next up, you're going to go ahead and take your chocolate from a little earlier, drizzle that in nice and gently, and again, mix everything up nice and evenly, making sure that there's no pockets of chocolate or egg mixture just floating around in there. Once that's mixed up, you're going to go ahead and add your salt and your flour. Once again, mix everything up. Now, it's going to be a little thick. That is 100% okay. That is what we're going for, nice, thick batter. If it's a little runny, double check your steps, but don't panic if it's thick. Finally, add your chocolate chips and mix them up as well or as unwell as you want. It all depends on what you want. Once that's said and done, you're going to go ahead and pour this in a 9x9 baking dish with parchment paper in it, and you're going to bake it at 350 degrees for about half an hour or until you reach your level of doneness. Now, that can be you put your toothpick in and it comes out a little fudgy, or if you want it, poke it in and come out clean. It is completely up to you how long you bake this. Once everything's said and done, go ahead and leave that to cool completely before you cut into it. And by the end of it, you should have nice fudgy discard brownies ready for any type of situation.